Without further ado, welcome to qualification match 64. We're going to have the blue robots moving towards the Reef 5402, lining up to score during the autonomous period. We have Team 1741 doing the same, going up, scoring on L4, and then going back and grabbing some more coral from their coral station to get those extra points during autonomous period. And right as the buzzer begins, we have 5402 scoring that coral that they had loaded in their intake. Meanwhile, Team 4485 using that grabber to go up and score an algae into the net. We have red at 32 and blue at 16. 4485 scoring another algae. It seems that they are choosing to cycle a lot of algae so that their teammates can go use each of their own coral stations and cycle coral so that they do not impede each other's progress. 1741 going up and doing just that, scoring a coral on L4. It seems that the red side is attempting to get as many L4 as possible, but then 7477 and their teammate 1741 going to L3. So it seems that they are also trying to get that ranking point where 5 coral on each level will get you another ranking point for alliance selection, scoring some algae into the processor too. Meanwhile, on the blue side, we have coral cycling robots. We do have 10493 going over to the red side and playing some defense on 7477 to try and slow down the red side's progress. They are at 70 to 80 points, and the blue side is at 41 points at about a minute left in this match. We have the red side having about half of the requirement for the coral rank point on their reef, now working on L1. It seems like in this stage of the game, a lot of teams are really focusing on those ranking points in addition to trying to win the match. 5402 landing another coral on the top of the reef, going back to their coral station on the right side of the blue field and grabbing another one. 10172 is a smaller robot. They have a ramp that leads down, and then they are meant to score on L1. So the L1 coral are actually scored sideways, which makes it harder for a lot of the teams with higher elevators to score, because otherwise it will just fall out of L1 if they attempt to score that. 5402 does, however, shoot one on to L1. There are ways to do that. You are going to hear that sonar ping, which means teams are either going to choose to stay out and score as much as possible to try and win the match, or they're going to go over and do some climbing on those cages, either for rank points or to get more points for the match. So we have 5402 off the ground right at 3, 2, 1, and that is the end of qualification match 64. Scores, but red took the 5 ranking points for this match. That's 3 for winning, 1 for 5 on each of those reef levels, and 1 for moving during autonomous. Meanwhile, blue took 1 ranking point for barge points. That is the climb underneath the barge zone. So congratulations to the Red Alliance for winning the match.